喂喂喂喂喂喂喂喂喂！哦，终于可以听到监听了，我好开心啊！之前听不到自己的声音，我快崩溃了。
If you need volunteers, just say the word. I dab hand when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
Of course.
好，我们可以继续赶进度了。好，我接下来干嘛？玛莎旅社，色，我们要去色。色在哪里？我们要去色。色出发。哎呀
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
实践会。
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's
啊，
get
对
you.，
今天更新了，他说有一些可以调，我来看看。他说可以调到10变成20，是这个吗？应该是吧。可这个调那么快干嘛？4，上下6，还有什么？朝画面外目标修正视角，视角追随，攻击。第一个就是干这个干得要死。哦，我们把它关掉看看。还有什么？哦，这个配置它也有增加，我看一下。R2、R1闪避、切换召唤兽、特技。能力长按。框不是攻击吗？让我看一下，我现在是这个能力长按。原本的 R2 是什么东西啊？R2，好，就是 R2 按住，然后要按其他的什么三角形什么的，看一下。C 是什么？切换召唤兽变三角形。然后 L1 变成魔法 ，L2 变锁定，重置视角它这个差别好像只在三角形，然后 R1， 三角形 R1， 然后跟 L1， 三角形。就是魔法跟切换召唤兽对调，我想一下，这样比较好按吗？我是也不常用按魔法。F 型是什么 ？R1 特技。特技是什么东西？圈哦。R1是圈的技能，那圈变什么？圈变闪避。这个我觉得还好。
To a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry.
为什么我觉得 这个好像变。
I think I twisted something.
这样有比较好吗？哦，这是这样的效果。哦，好，我大概懂了。这样，这样会比较不晕，是不是？我们就这样看看。我需要再调一下这个。
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
We will.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
为什么这会卡住？我实在不懂。
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those Orsons touch an arrow on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Oh, 哦，够远呢。走这里吧。我们走错。等一下，这里不能走啊，走这里啊，看。
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
Now.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers.
占卜雷克。
They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
突然忘记怎么玩了。哦，16000哎，好少啊。
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I think so. Quest complete. 哦，这咋办呢？这较济。3秒，3秒。
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
然后我看一下，我像1600，装备，我要装什么？哦，我有装这个了。哦，缓慢拿掉了。OK， 我想一下。在哪里啊？你地段，你地段。哦，房子里面。Oh shit！
Found her.
太残忍了。
The abbot.
啊，院长死了。 No!
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive, he's breathing.
哦，他还活着耶。
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
我就是 C 德啊。
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
哦，换的是这一招哦。89。感觉英配的女的比较霸气，你说吉尔哦？比较霸气，较派安尼啦。 你讲伊较歹啦，是不是？是，哦，哎、你糗啥想？啊？你是在笑什么？你是很糗哦。
Do you think it's spotted us, Torval? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball. I failed.
What？ 一个不小心，我就去了。哦，好远哦，干！悬赏怪不好惹。看一下你有什么挖狗小。
How do?
哦。
That all, is it?
And they called themselves our country.
“我想一下，我觉得要调一下，不是这招。好的，然后。 觉得，对吧？然后这样是不是代表可以用2次啊？我试一下。哦，不是呢，好像是同一个。 哦，实测，然后这个我要装上小，然后回避这样，然后这个，我手没有装。 但点数无够用啊！哦，你这个 个先还我，我现在加这个。这样。但这个装在不同的，它应该也会，我要试一下。就是你啦！哦，这个超痛。你要去哪里？哦，快跑，快跑！哎，这个不能用。按错了。 你快死了！噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔！哦，8万，这拍爬才8万。
You didn't see that coming.
我觉得啊，我想把这个换别的，急得不够快。可是这个前摇又很长，而且它还只能在想想。哦，真歹用啊！好，先这样。哎，不对，等一下，要搭配它用那个，2000多，8张，1万多可以用，太棒了！对吧？这样我就可以。好，这样应该可以。
That must be the bridge.
下面东东，流放沙子。
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
这是一个比悲伤更悲伤的故事。啊，我要怎么？哦，我要回去了，是不是？回家，回家。
We've been speaking with the Blood Axes about how best to protect the village. We won't let this happen again.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. of black-clad devils descending on villagers in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
有礼貌。
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
可是我蛮意外的，他们对自己的母亲没有那么怎么讲愤慨的感觉吗？与白色荣耀一同。走，我们去解鸟鸟的任务。鸟鸟，我来了！鸟鸟 ，Oh, I miss you.
Not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
You
Chocobo.
heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
会保护这些人的巧克波。
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
高贵的
She's a
骑士。
hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Good luck to
And
you.
give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Good luck to you. Do you? Do you? Go go. 下面右边。哦，有这个加的，它才会加那个。
My God.
生育。
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
但你有在啊？我先不要爆雷。哎，白色羽毛。
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
果然你也想起了他，对不对？
chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
小白，我来了，小白，小白。邻家拍人。
Hornet feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts.
我看你们是活腻的哦。
And I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Both. Then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
这样竟然没有挤满。哦，一对。哦，一对。 哎呀，按错。哦。哦，痛哎！一整。升级，升级了。
You're You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
哦，你们两个认识哦。
You know her, boy. That scar. It couldn't be.
Oh. 太感人了。
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
一緒に溶ける。
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
我给他穿衣服。 还有眼罩，超帅，盖住他受伤的眼睛。
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Heart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Heart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Ah, 虽然我第一轮玩过了，可是 还是觉得很感动。18年了，18年了，足足18年了，我们再度相遇。回家。哦，鼻酸。
Where's Gav?
加布，嘎布，我来了，嘎布。
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that.
加布有一只眼睛受伤。
Where's my report?
What? No kind words for your old pal Gav?
但是为什么加布比较欠扁？
You're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Arthur.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
要去铁之国。啊，这样还会有更新哦。
How good it is to see you, Clive. You wish to study the tomes?
我就差那么一点点呢。
Did you learn everything you needed?
Da da da. Da da da.
I hear there's trouble.
艾丽冲下。
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
The hunt board. It's where the curse break, just because they can't be dealt. Right. The people of Valisthea are... The last thing they need is ungodly feet, and perhaps I can.
西就那么难打。
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, does that mean...
Oh no, that's still me. I still Is everything we've received and everything promised?
400。
You earned this.
狂战士戒指。
Come again. I may have more for you.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There you are. Much obliged. You won't be disappointed. Keep to the roads now.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself. That's a fair old scar you got there.
Two more left to join the garrison this very moment. We're going hunting for outlaws.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these
Jam.
echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
Jam.
You're not going to like it.
到了
Time to fight.
哦，他们都60级等了，好恐怖哦，怕。
More of my mother's men. Straight home now.
黑骑士是吧？哎。
Guess we're all ready.
$56。
Blood, Clive.
有血
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. It's over.
一击必杀。
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
火种守护者。又有多年不见的老朋友啊，老朋友。Open。真正高兴的见到你。
Find something, boy.
你够闲哦。
Death.
Found her.
我靠！都被杀了，残忍了。怎么会这个样子？
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
他到底为什么会变成这样？他不是本来就这样吗？他没有变，他始终如一。他18年前就这样。
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
啊！但是最后，我觉得他跟他弟好像也没有很生气啊，我觉得了，不够生气，
Yes.
不够生气。
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
顿顿高顶的颠倒椅。哦。
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Go, go. Kimi wo.
Back to the stables, Carl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you?
不知道。
Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down there.
Tell us it's a curfew, but then refuse us.
Who am I to sell?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
离困哦，还是孵蛋？飞起鸟鸟了没？极尽海滨，海滨，海滨。Go go faster！ 快点 ，faster！ 快点 ，faster！ 快点。Go go！ 丝缕海岸。
The Lazarus.
拉萨罗镇。
What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh yeah.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are!
安娜贝拉的州。
Ignore us forever!
Forever.
Or die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off.
And the jealous bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your stall!
Or cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
重逢。哦，伊拄着因
The
来
good
祝
news is
福
we
啊，
haven't seen a
是不
single
是？
black shield since Oldhill.
理所得港。
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Look at that， 顿顿高兴的颠倒椅。诶，哦。拉萨罗镇。
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Ah.
Or not.
肃清浪漫戏。
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
你搞惯。
Perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the
凤
Phoenix.
凰火焰，
It
难
can't
道
be. I was there when you died.
他已经死了啊？哦，
Forgive me, my lord.
真
I knew
正
not who
高
I
兴
addressed.
的见
You
到
have naught to
你。
fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
只有你觉得我笑得很变态吗？
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
哇塞！
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
因为禀赋者就去
Her
笨
hatred
手
for
啦
bearers。was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
你自己都知道答案了，还问
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps... Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name.
Yes, ma'am.
It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quarter. Master.
What is it you require? Of course, my lord.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
在哪里？哦。
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind.
Ja.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
等一下，其实我不知道这个会差多少哎。这样。
That's better.
Look at me sideways.
Come along, Bill.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
自肥死还不知道呢。
Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight that battle for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, yay.啊，太远了，干！空，哦shit！ 按错。哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
咋办呢？后面经验值真的要很多呢。
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
理所得感，真正高兴的见到你。 欢迎欢迎啊，欢迎你。
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
你怎么眼睛也受伤了？
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
哦，这边真的也是很感人。我有鼻酸了，啊
！So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
历经18年，才见到自己的叔父叔子。哦，
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
你又怎么了？
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive.
Thank you.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
为什么是回到秘密基地啊？他就不是住在那个他叔父的家就好了，他到时候出发就隔天就可以很近的出发啊，这样子又要绕远路不是吗？不是吗？不是吗？锻造师与坚持，对啊，为什么？我不懂我不懂。
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
要特地回来，然后要再过去这样。照理讲，那个他叔父家应该更舒服啊，是不是？如果你说叔父家比较远，那也就算了。作战室。哦，是要先开会的意思是不是？回来开会。
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
原来基尔是这样子被
My
掳
only
走。
aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
We never hear about these Guardians of the Flame.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox, the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
沸腾海。
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
大蜀安，睡饱了，这么爽。
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
仙剑奇侠传好玩吗？我还没玩呢，我还没订我的 XGP。对啊，还有 DLC 可以玩啊，你可以玩玩看啊。妹子很香啊，你可以玩玩看啊。
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
我想换别的招式。这要机器太啰嗦了。可以这样，我直接用这个好。
Perfect little shortcut. They're all a Kashik.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through it. They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
哎呀，没有砍到，干！
just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
Da 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 da。哦，那个什么臭臭的那个，臭臭。
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
来吧。
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of this wall.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
100等，那个没有刻意练，应该没有办法。我猜破关应该顶多只能到80级吧。干！莫名其妙死了。 ！No！ 等下为什么他跳一下我就死了？哇，是有没有这么硬？是什么情况？这个伤害也太高了吧！直接被秒。哎呀！死了哦！背板该升级了吧？又没升级。
Press on.
Yes.
阿基尔刚刚在干嘛？
inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that what cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Fire and flame!
我走反了，干！托加尔，你要讲啊！路痴，你敢说我？你自己还不是一样？Oh, okay.
Let's roll.
好，这次没有走错边了。
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
吉尔换你上场，你该办事了。上攻，上攻，该上攻了你。这我来得。哎，你这样比较正哎，你变回来比较普通。
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
感觉那个5%好像也有，还是有点用的样子。
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Ah!
I needed that. Let darkness fall! Slow. Nice try. Not good.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Lady Marley.
It's me.
By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
We're nearly at the comwreck.
All right.
All right.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Nice try. It's over.
Impressive.
Stay down.
Take it easy.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Too many. Ah! 痛！
Yeah!
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, then you must face yours.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Too slow.
大悲咒。哦，玛丽玛丽巴比哄，哦，玛丽玛丽巴比哄。哦，妈咪妈咪巴比哄，哦，妈咪妈咪巴比哄。他们就是在哭啊，超哭的。哦，妈咪妈咪巴比哄，哦，妈咪妈咪巴比哄。他们怎么可以这么哭？那么萨波哈尼诺娜娜。哦，够死啊！又够死啊！这边还有要打怪吗？ 啊，刚刚那一幕没有截下来，太可惜了。唯一怒吼的意思。
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death!
You're right. I am a monster, and my soul is stained black. Though not by ether, but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right!
跑跑跑，向前跑。酝酿扁扁。哈哈哈，没有扁扁。
Why can't I do it?
Just once.
好，没有大便便，也有小便便。
She won't be able to hold that whole man forever. Better make this quick. Let's up and fall!
老坑啊！
Damn it.
Go.
All right. I won't take long.
任せてこれ。
Well done, Torgal.
哎，他怎么没打到？
Well done, Togo. Fire and flame.
好菜。 24万，该升的吧？又没升哦。那家黑。
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
为什么你的声音突然变那么粗？你确诊哦？
Here, use this.
一哭。
Sid. We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It's over. Over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
脱甲的是怎样？恭维恭雄故北宋啊！
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
恩惠。
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
同一属哦。
This way, Your Grace.
弟弟，你又怎么了？弟弟，弟弟，你又怎么了？弟弟。哎呦，存在感很强烈的卖药的女孩。
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
想吃豆腐啊？啊？不可以色色。
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question, Do you, Clive?
Let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, Not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
连自己儿子都不认，真狠。
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
决断。那我这样还可以再增加吗？如果我再吃了那个扩充的，它也可以再增加吗？
Back, are you? So, will it be?
白金坚。
No scratches, right?
白金腰带。
Should last you a good while. No scratches, right?
升级变金色的，毅力加10。
Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later.
加1000有用吗？
Anything else?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
好了，我今天先玩到这边了。看今天才剩2集啊。好了，感谢各位，感谢猫猫。先这样，大家晚安，888。